I want to start off by saying shalom to all Israel and give praises to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, who we ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ. I just want to get into a quick lesson for Israel, man, because Israel, we don't know who our enemies is, and it comes from a lack of knowledge of not knowing these scriptures. So we need to indulge into these scriptures a little more and come out our folly because we do have enemies. It don't matter if you want to acknowledge the other nations as your enemy or not. The Most High said you got enemies, you know. And this lesson is about. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna start off. This is Leviticus 26. I'm gonna start off at 14. It says, "But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenant, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning ague that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart, and ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it, and I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies, that they that hate you, shall reign over you." So what that just broke down is basically, you know, Israel didn't follow the commandments of the Most High. You know what I mean? And he basically said we he appoint terror over us. You know, and those that hate us will rule over us, our enemies. And it's only who's ruling over Israel. You know, basically, it's the white. I mean, you ask people that question, man, and they don't want to answer because everybody want to seem like they joining hand in hand. But it's only one nation that's ruling over us, man, and that's these Edomites, man. That's ruling over us, man. This is a prophecy that came to pass that we live in now. You know, it says and he will cause sorrow of heart, and ye shall sow your seeds in vain, for your enemies shall eat it up, and I will set my face against you, and ye shall be slain before your enemies. You know, and we are being slain before our enemies. And it says, "They that hate you shall rule over you." So it's according to the Most High, they hate us. The Edomites hate us. So no matter how much you people want to join hand in hand with the Edomites, man, that you can't get around it, man. They hate you. They are enemies. Thus saith the Lord. So you quit trying to join hand in hand with these Edomites, man. Just acknowledge who your enemies is, man. You need to wake up to who your enemies are, man. They hate you. Those that hate you. So keep that in mind. And this Deuteronomy 28 and 48. We're gonna start from 48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." So who put a yoke of iron around upon Israel's neck? That's what happened to us, man, when we was brought to this land of America, Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. So where did it happen where we was a yoke of iron was put on our neck until it have destroyed us, meaning destroyed our mind. that prophecy came to pass, man. That that happened in slavery, man. Just like it told you, it says we will serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness. And hunger and thirst, meaning when we hungry, we go get something to eat. Who do we get it from? From our enemies, man. Because Israel is not, we not a, we don't own none of these places we go get nothing to eat from. And we want something to eat, we go to the grocery store, which is owned by our enemies. We want to go get fast food, that's owned by our enemies. Even then, it said in nakedness, meaning clothes. When you want to get fly, you want to get fresh, you want to go get something to put on. You're going to get it from your enemies, man. No matter how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? We go to our enemies for these things. And so we will serve them and want for all things, like the Most High said. And that's a prophecy, that came to pass. And I'm going to read on. This is 49. It says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Meaning when we came over here and we came off the ships, we was brought here captive on to this land, America, which is called Babylon the Great in the scriptures. We was brought here by a nation whose tongue we did not understand. It says, let me read it again. It says, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Meaning, when we got over here, we speaking Hebrew, man. We didn't understand this English language. They had to beat that into us, man. We didn't understand that English language, man. It was a nation of whose tongue we should not understand. And read on. This is 50. It says, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. When we came over here, they didn't regard the person of old or the person of young. They used our babies for alligator bait. They made us fight amongst each other, man. They made us sleep with our mothers, man. They didn't regard person of old or the person of young, man. You had to get out in the field and work. We had to do all that, man. Or you was put to death. And they did put us to death, man, all kind of ways, man. Goddamn devil. So we got to wake up and realize who our enemies are, man. And I'm going to read some more. This is the same chapter, the 68th verse. Is Deuteronomy 28:68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. Egypt meaning bondage. Just look it up. It says, bring us into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. This is clearly explaining who our enemies are. The Most High said they are your enemies. And no matter if you want to acknowledge them as being your enemies or not, Esau, the Edomites, are your enemies. So it prophesied that we'd be sold to our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. So where did that happen at? That happened here in the land of America. We were sold to our enemies. So it's no such thing as we don't have enemies, man. Just because Esau used every platform that he got, for his TV, whatever, just fooling and tricking you Israelites, man, to thinking that it's peace and we all one people and it's love. They don't love you, they hate you. Remember, I just read in Leviticus where it says, those that hate us shall rule over us. They hate you. The Most High, it's already it's already ordained to happen, man. That they hate us, man. It's a nation that hate us. So hey, man, it's just really time for our people to wake up and realize we got enemies, man. A lot of people don't want to wake up to who their enemies are, man. You know, because Esau didn't brainwash you, man. He got so many different platforms to brainwash you, man. TV, he put in TV, you know, movies, everything, man, to try to tricking you and fooling you to, to hide who he really is, man. He tell you, we all should love each other, which really Israel should all love Israel. But you know what I'm saying? That we need to realize who our enemies are, man. They're not your enemies. I mean, they're not your, whoever you want to call them, man, your friends or whatever, man. You need to realize them as being your enemies, man. And this is Psalms 83, verse 3. It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." And it goes on to, to more on down that chapter, man, letting you know who our enemies are, man. And I'll read on. It says the Edomites, which are, which is Esau, man. These white devils, the Ishmaelites, which is the Arabics, Moab, the Chinese, man. And on down, man. So, we need to kind of realize who our enemies is, man. If you don't want to realize who your enemies is, man, you're going to forever be asleep, man. And that's what Esau did to you, man. I just read in Deuteronomy where it told you. He put a yoke of iron on your neck until he destroyed you. Destroyed thee. That means destroyed your mind, man. That's why most of y'all don't want to wake up and realize who your enemies is, man. You think you got no enemies, man. But you do. The Most High said you do. So it's not up to us to decide, man, who gonna be your enemies, man. Cause you wanna love everybody. You wanna love your enemies, man. You know. It was set up that way, man. Let's see. This is First Kings 8:46. It says if they sin against thee, for there is no man that sinneth not, and thou be angry with them, and deliver them to the enemy. See what I'm saying? Said deliver them to the enemy, so that they carry them away captive unto the land of the enemy, far or near. So you read it right there, man. You got enemies, man. The Most High said you got enemies, So it ain't no way around that, man. We can get some more on it, man. Let me see. I'm gonna flip to. This is it's in Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 12, and let me see what verse. 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." Just like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Meaning, it's just gonna spread, man. Just like iron rust, you're not gonna be able to get rid of it, man. It's gonna spread until you kill it. You know what I mean? Until you just get rid of the whole thing that rusted, man. That's how this devil wickedness is, man. It spreadeth, man. You know. And it is basically time for Israel to wake up. Come back to the law of the Most High, man, because it ain't no other way we gonna get ourselves out this situation, man. We need to realize who our enemies is, and that's very important. That's why Most High even set this devil up over us, man, for going off, man, and and he pointed this devil up over us, man. But you people love having it that way, man. Y'all, y'all want to take up for y'all for the enemy, man, and and love the enemy when it ain't so, man. He hates you. That's why the devil hates you, man. So this is Ezekiel 39 and 23. It says, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So so fell so fell they all by the sword. Yeah. So we all fell by the sword, man. The Most High gave us into the hand of our enemies, man, because we sinned against him, man. You know what I'm saying? We went away from this law that he gave us, man. And he gave us to the hand of our enemies, and he turned his face against from us. Meaning, he hid his face from us, man. And that's the whole reason we even in this land, and why these devils rule over us, man. Because we sinned against the Most High, man. The Most High said we got enemies, man. So y'all, too many people want to walk hand in hand with this devil, man, and you can't, man. How you gonna walk hand in hand with somebody that hates you, man? People want to join hand in hand with this devil, and he hates you, man. So I don't see how you gonna get away around that, man. This is Proverbs. Let's see. This is Proverbs 17 and 15. It says, "He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abominations to the Lord." So it ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Trying to, not acknowledge who your enemy is, and justify the wickedness that they done, man. With meaning putting our people into slavery all the way up until now, man. The wickedness they done to our people, man. Putting all kind of crap in our food, man. Unhealthy, man. Nothing's healthy to eat anymore. You know, that's wickedness, man. And those that want to justify the wicked, man, you both abomination. You and the wicked abomination to the Lord. So it's no future in that, man. So it's time to come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, man, and realizing who we are as a people, man, so we can wake up, man. That's only when we do that the Most High is gonna return unto us, man. He gonna return anyway, but you got a grace period to try to come into this truth, man. You got a deadline, you know, and it's not going to church, getting baptized, and saying you saved, because anybody can go get dipped underwater, man, and come back up a still sinner, man. So it's not what that's not what this is about, man. This is about living your life according to these scriptures, making your body a living sacrifice. You know, it's like you see brothers, man. We out prophesy all the time, man. We make our body a living sacrifice, an example. You know, we present our bodies as a sacrifice to the Lord by not lining our bald in our head, lining our beard. You know, wearing our garments, keeping the Sabbath, not eating pork, crab, lobster, shrimp, you know, prophesying, man, being a good watchman. That's what it's all about, man. And we enduring to the end, man. So, Israel, it's time to wake up, man, and come back to who we are as a people, you know, and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And with that, I'm gonna close out, man. I'm gonna say shalom to all the saints out there and give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, who we ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ. Say shalom to all the saints, man, and hope you was all edified, man. Until next time.